Okay, today we're going to go through how to calculate measures of dispersion on Excel. And so we're just going to deal with the range and the standard deviation. That's pretty much anything I'll ever ask you to deal with in an actual lab. So let's go ahead and take a look at one of our variables. Probably want to use a nice interval ratio variable for this. So let's use the education variable, educ, EDUC, which is under column N. So what we want to do is quickly figure out what is the range and the standard deviation for this variable. So just to make it easy, I'm going to copy the entire column and move us over into a new sheet by clicking the sheet tab down here. You can do it on the same page as the data set, it doesn't matter, but I like doing it like this personally. So let's start with the range. The range is very simply the maximum minus the minimum. So what we have to do is figure out those two numbers. So let me go ahead and zoom in real quick, see what I'm doing. And I'm just going to go ahead and say max, and then the min right below it. And here's how we do it. We go equal max, double click the first one that comes up, highlight the entire column, and we know we have a max of 20. Then we go equals min, double click, highlight the column, and we have a minimum of 0. So to figure out what the range is, I'm going to put that down here. I'm going to go equals, click on the maximum minus the minimum, and it's 20. And by the way, you can do that in your head. That's not too terribly difficult. If you do end up with a larger range of data, sometimes this is a little bit more helpful. A lot of times you can do the range in your head. Standard deviation, the very quick way of getting the standard deviation is to use the, we'll go SD, is to use the quick button in Excel. So, or the quick function, excuse me. So I'm going to go ahead and hit equals and stdv or stdev, and I want the standard deviation of the sample, which is actually the second one here. Highlight the entire first column and hit enter, and there we go. Get it roughly a 2.84. And that is how you calculate measures of dispersion in Excel. So if you need to know how to do it in SPSS, we'll be doing that here in just a little bit.